It is 99% certain that a spider is near you right now. The odds of it killing you, almost zero. Spider-related deaths account for 3 deaths annually, worldwide, out of 8 billion people. You're statistically safer near a spider than in your own bathroom. Yet every new scientific study reveals something more unsettling than the last. What is it about them that the more scientists study them, the worse the discoveries become? Welcome to the dark reality of spiders. They are older than dinosaurs. Spiders have been on Earth for 400 million years. Think about that for a second. When spiders first appeared, there were no dinosaurs, or trees. Neither were flowers nor birds, just rocks, water, and primitive plants. Spiders literally watched the dinosaurs arrive. They watched them rule the planet for 165 million years, and they watched them go extinct. But there's been a common misconception that spiders are insects. They are not. I know, they look like bugs, they act like bugs, but calling a spider an insect is like calling a human a fish. They're completely different creatures. Spiders belong to a group called chelicerates. These creatures split from insects over 500 million years ago, before life even figured out how to properly live on land. Want to know who spiders are actually related to? Scorpions, horseshoe crabs, and ticks. Yeah, let that sink in. But what makes spiders truly terrifying isn't just their age, it's that they evolved abilities that no other organism on Earth has. They invented technologies that humans are still trying to copy today. So how did spiders become what they are known as today? And why are they so good at what they do? They came from the ocean. To understand spiders, we need to go back 450 million years, back when Earth looked like an alien planet. The oceans were full of life, but the land, almost empty, just bare rock and a few primitive plants. This is when life decided to crawl out of the water, and among the first creatures brave enough to try were the ancestors of spiders. These proto-spiders didn't have webs yet. They didn't have venom. What they had were 8 legs, simple fangs, and a body designed for water that somehow had to work on land. While insects evolved 6 legs and eventually wings, spiders went a different direction. 8 legs, 2 body parts, no antennae. Instead of compound eyes like insects, most spiders have simple eyes, sometimes 8 of them. Now, you see, spiders evolved before flowers existed, before butterflies, before bees. They were hunting in a world that would be unrecognizable to us today. The earliest spider fossils show an entire different looking creature. Some had segmented bodies like scorpions, others might have had tails. These were nature's rough drafts, testing different designs. But eventually, spiders developed 2 innovations that changed everything. 2 abilities that made them the perfect predators: venom and silk. Chemical weapons. Venom. The spider venom didn't start as a weapon, it started as a digestive tool. Early spiders had digestive juices in their stomachs, just like us, but at some point, those juices moved into glands near their fangs. When they bit prey, the enzymes started breaking down the victim's body from the outside. This was already pretty horrifying, but then the enzymes mutated into something worse: neurotoxins. Instead of just dissolving tissue, these new chemicals attacked the nervous system of the prey. This gave spiders an enormous advantage. They could take down prey much bigger and more dangerous than themselves. The spider's venom didn't evolve just once. It evolved independently in different spider groups, each time creating different chemical cocktails designed for specific prey. Tarantulas developed venom for insects and small animals. Black widows created neurotoxins that target larger creatures, including humans. Australian funnel web spiders produce some of the deadliest venom on the planet, capable of killing a human in hours. But most spider venom isn't designed to kill you quickly. It's designed to make you die more slowly in order for them to catch up with you. Spiders inject digestive enzymes into their prey. Then they wait. The victim's insides literally liquefy. Organs, muscles, everything turning into a nutritious juice the spider can suck out. Some tarantulas use venom that works like anesthesia. The prey goes numb and can't feel itself being digested alive. Others use venom that hijacks muscle control. The victim is paralyzed but still alive, with fresh food stored for later. The miracle material, silk. If venom is a spider's weapon, silk is its superpower. Spider silk is one of the most incredible materials in nature. Pound for pound, it's stronger than steel. It can stretch 40% of its length without breaking, and spiders have been making it for 380 million years. But silk didn't start as a web material. It evolved to protect eggs. Early spiders wrapped their eggs in silk cocoons for safety, but over time they discovered other uses: safety lines, burrow linings, and eventually, traps. Modern spiders don't make just one type of silk. They make up to 7 different kinds, each with unique properties. Dragline silk is the strongest. It forms the framework of webs. Capture silk is sticky and stretchy.
Wrapping silk is for immobilizing prey. Each type comes from a different gland, and spiders switch between them depending on what they're doing. The golden orb weaver makes silk that literally glows gold in sunlight. Darwin's bark spider produces silk stronger than Kevlar, building webs that stretch across entire rivers, some over 80 feet wide. Some spiders abandoned their webs entirely and found creative uses for silk. Bolus spiders swing sticky balls on silk threads like lassos to catch moths. Water spiders build underwater air chambers, diving bells made of silk where they can breathe. The spider's web isn't just a trap, it's a sensory organ. Think of it like a giant nervous system made of silk. When an insect lands on a web, vibrations travel through the silk strands. The spider reads these vibrations with incredible precision. It can tell what kind of bug it is, how big it is, and exactly where it is, all in complete darkness. Different silk strands vibrate at different frequencies, like guitar strings. The spider monitors the entire structure simultaneously, processing information from dozens of contact points. Their bodies. But you don't need a web to appreciate how disturbing spiders really are. Most spiders have 8 eyes, but jumping spiders have something special: telescopic vision. Their main eyes have movable retinas that can scan their environment without moving their head. They can see in ultraviolet, they can judge distance using color, and they have better vision than most mammals. This allows jumping spiders to hunt without webs. They stalk prey like tiny cats, then pounce from distances up to 50 times their body length. But that jump reveals another horrifying feature: hydraulic legs. Spiders don't have muscles to extend their legs. Instead, they pump blood into their legs, creating pressure that forces the joints to straighten. They're literally biological hydraulic machines. This gives them incredible jumping power, but it creates a weakness. If a spider's exoskeleton gets punctured, it loses pressure and can't move properly. This is why dying spiders curl up. They're literally deflating. Beyond their eyes and legs, spiders are covered in thousands of specialized hairs. These hairs can detect air movements smaller than the width of a human hair. Some spiders use them to detect insect wing beats before the bug even touches the web. Others sense approaching predators from the air displacement they create. Recent studies show that some spider hairs respond to sound frequencies. Spiders can essentially hear without ears. They're smarter than you think. But the most disturbing thing about spiders isn't their bodies, it's their minds. Spiders have tiny brains. Most are smaller than a poppy seed. Yet some species demonstrate intelligence that shouldn't be possible. Jumping spiders, especially the Portia genus, do something incredible. They plan their attacks. When hunting other spiders, dangerous prey that can fight back, Portia spiders don't just rush in. They observe. They watch the target website for extended periods, analyzing the structure and the victim's position. Then they execute detours, approaching from angles that minimize detection. This requires spatial memory and route planning, abilities we usually only see in animals with much larger brains. How is this possible? Scientists believe spider intelligence is embodied.
Their cognition isn't centralized in a brain like ours. It's distributed across their entire sensory system, their webs, their legs, and their hairs. The web becomes part of their thinking process. The hydraulic feedback from their legs provides decision-making information. Their body hairs create real-time environmental maps. Right now, climate change is pushing spider ranges into new territories. Tropical species are moving into areas that used to be too cold. This creates new predator-prey relationships we've never seen before. Spiders survived 5 mass extinctions. They outlived the dinosaurs. They've persisted through ice ages and asteroid impacts. Unless something catastrophic happens, they'll probably outlive us too. If this blew your mind, hit that like button and subscribe for more videos that will change how you see the world. Drop a comment telling me which spider fact disturbed you the most. And if you're brave enough, check out the next video where we dive even deeper into nature's nightmares. Thanks for watching. Stay curious.